A reporter earlier asked me if I felt that this was a distraction, that folks, other oppressed nationalities talking about oppression was a distraction. No. What I see is the growing army of a movement. What I see is increasing focus on our shared struggle. What I see is us connecting the bloody dots of terrorism and helping people understand where they fit into this struggle, which is the only way that we are going to maintain this moment and turn it into a movement, which is what this is about right now. Right? What I'm seeing is us reclaiming our power and our rights to thrive in our communities.
National contingent shut down the federal building, the Oakland Federal Building, and it's beautiful. And what's happening in a more global scale is that there's all of these actions that are happening during MLK weekend, and we're excited to be kicking it off. What's happening in Ferguson, Oakland, New York, what's happening here in the U.S. is something that is fundamentally happening elsewhere. Not just, we want to highlight the fact that Black Lives Matter, but it's also the power that we have as a people that is important too. We are a global population of powerful people. And once we all learn that we are not alone in this struggle, the movement will be massive.
Martin Luther King was quite a revolutionary, quite a theorist, and quite a strategist. And so today, in this moment, we reclaim that history as our own. We say it's no longer okay to sanitize Martin Luther King's history. And that's a bigger statement to say that Black history, ethnic studies history, art history, needs to be prioritized, needs to be taught. And no longer will we depend on the system to teach our kids, to teach ourselves our history. We are reclaiming it today in this moment.
Nationwide, there was a call to reclaim the legacy of Martin Luther King. Not the same piece of the I Have a Dream speech that they loop on his birthday on the radios and on TV and stuff like that. Like the real legacy of Martin Luther King's resistance, about him really being about poor people, the rights of poor people, really calling out the United States for being the greatest purveyor of violence in the world. So it was really about reclaiming that image. Came out of Ferguson Action, and our local demand, or our local call, was for 96 hours of direct action. And so this, in a lot of ways, today's march is in a lot of ways a kind of culmination of all of the actions that have happened in the last 96 hours. It's been really beautiful and incredible. We've seen all throughout the Bay Area, we've seen wonderful strategic action, shutting down business as usual. And that's been the call coming out of Ferguson, really. It's to shut down business as usual. We're going to keep doing that until, Black lives really matter.